Yes, it's a lot of money, I know, but I'll give up few things. My fur coat is flat.
The flat? Where will you live? You're not moving out of London. What do you want this money for?
I have to go. It's an operation. Don't be so alarmed. It's not that I'm sick or anything.
Cosmetic surgery? But you're already beautiful. I like the way you are. Why should you want to change?
It's more than that, Philip. Something I can't really explain. I'm 26. In a few more years, my present looks will begin to fade. I need a beauty that will remain outstanding. It's all I have. I'm not clever like you. Nor do I have the kind of personality that Marjorie possesses. You both have a charisma that goes deeper than looks. You may think it's something superficial that I'm searching for, but I do need it. I want to make the best for myself. If I'm beautiful to begin with, then that just means that I need less improvement. But there is a great deal of me I want to prove.
Where will you go? Where is this place? The USA?
Brazil, a town on the edge of the jungle called Algarves. There's a surgeon there. I would trust him. It's a difficult operation, but I know he's carried it out on 2 other women. It was very successful.
Brazil? Do I know either of these women?
One of them, Sarah Shields.
The actress? But my God, she was unrecognizable when she returned to the society. I mean, she looked nothing like her former extremely beautiful. Yes, but...
Will you help me?
When will you leave?
Next month.
When Philip met her, she had been a 20-year-old shop assistant. He had persuaded her to take up a career in modeling so that she could travel with a small fashion house of finance and they could be together more often. At that time, Anita had met him. He had been 32. He had given her a lift home after work at a store for which he supplied new fashions. Now she was making coffee for him following an evening at the theater.
I'll have to be getting home now.
I know.
I'm sorry, but Marjorie's expecting me.
It's alright, Philip. Really it is. I've got a good book and television if I need it. Please don't worry.
I'll call you.
I'll be here. Go, Philip. Just go. Oh, Philip!
Hello, darling? Are you?
Fine. Everything's fine.
Look after yourself.
با شما تماس گرفته شده لطفاً گوشی رو بردارید.
That there will be a great series of pain. We can only give you a drug at a certain point. The whole operation is a business series of operation. In fact, we don't want you to become a morphine addict. Of course, once we are finished with you, you will be even more beautiful than ever imagined.
That's what I want. I don't care about the pain as long as the result is good.
Not good, but breathtaking. We will strengthen out any defects of the leaves, give you a jawline like Cleopatra would envy, small feet, slender hands. We will also grab a little flesh here and there take away any excess. The eyes, we can do much about the eyes, and we will break down those fingers, one or two of them. I being too blunt?
No, I'll be alright. It must be the journey, the heat or something. Please don't worry.
Okay, I think you should take a rest.
At night, when she was left alone, she could feel the pain throbbing and pulsing in the various parts of her limbs. Later, it developed a sharpness and spread like a field fire through her whole anatomy, until there was no pinpointing its source. The pain was her. She was the pain. It reached a pitch and intensity that filled her with a terror she had never before thought possible, could not have imagined in her worst nightmares. It had shape and form and had become a tangible thing that had banished her psyche, had taken over completely her whole being. There was nothing inside her skin but the beast pain. No heart, no brain, no flesh, no bones, no soul. Just the beast. It was unbearable, and she refused to bear it. She tried with all her willpower to remove it from her body. It was then that the pain began to sing to her. It called in the birds from beneath their waxen leaves, the fabric blossoms. It summoned the night singers, the small green tree frogs, and the blooming bulls from their mud-bank trumpets. It persuaded the chitchat lizards to enter in, and the insects to abandon the bladed grasses for its sake. When it had gathered together its choirs, the beast's pain sang to her. It sang unholy hymns with mouths of needle teeth, and the birds, frogs, and insects sang its song. Gradually, over the many days, she felt the sharp sweetness of their music, giving her a new awareness, lifting her to a new higher plane of experience, until there came a time when she was dependent upon their presence. Tomorrow, they would break her legs. At first, every morning, there were songbirds in the fire trees outside her hospital window, and every evening, the frogs sang in their storm-drained with choirs of bass voices. Her world was fully of the agony of their music. The songbirds of Brazil entered her blood and swamped the channels of her body with slow wings. She knew the worst part was yet to come. Then, of course, there were the minor operations. Her nose, fingers, toes, and ears. The surgeon had also mentioned scraping away some of the bone above her eyes, where there were slight bulges.
Sweet pain, what delicious strains came from its small mouths. Sing to me, sing.
The hands have not gone too well. We are going to have to rework them.
I had to.
You are a brave woman.
I tried to.
How do you feel?
I do really feel like a new woman. How do I look?
See for yourself.
I'm very pleased. I really have no word to express my thanks.
I have been adequately rewarded. We don't do it for love of beauty. Although I admit to being proud of my art, and I must congratulate you on your courage. You withstood the pain with as much bravery as I have ever seen.
I really have no words.
You're a beautiful woman.